And we kind of had a disagreement about it because, you know, they were talking about all this stuff we need to do for the homeless. And I was like, but I was homeless. You know, I was homeless and I did something about it, you know, and I kept doing something about it. So I don't ever have to be homeless again. And, you know, thankfully, like, I believe in God, I believe in the universe, you know, hopefully they still want me on that same path and they on the same path with me. But I also met so many, when I was homeless, I met so many people who were okay with being in that position. So it's like, why would I work this hard to just give back to these people who don't care anyway? You know, if it was just kids and babies, okay. But I remember talking to a homeless person and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm homeless because I just don't want to live in my parents' house no more. Or they won't take my dog in, so we both had to be homeless." And then another guy, I remember girl, the people that I dated back in the day. I dated this one guy and he was so proud to tell me that he works with at with black individuals who are incarcerated and they're trying to get back into society. Okay. And it goes back to us bragging about, you know, what we do and everything. This is what he was bragging about. And I was like, oh wow, that's so impressive. You're doing for your community and everything, right?
Mhm.
But then a week into this, he tells me he only works less than 20 hours a week so that he can stay on food stamps. How can, like, you know, like that baffled the hell out of me. Like, how are you proud? And he living in this nice apartment. So then it had me thinking, like, wow, okay, you capping your income on purpose so that you could live on government, you know, help. And government help is good for people who need it. But like taking, I was on government help, you know. I was thankful for the help that I got, but my whole point was not to stay there because when you stay there, that means that they determine how much your money you gonna make. You know, on top of that, they can take it from you at any time. But you 20, what was I think he was like 30 something telling me I only work this many hours so I could stay on food stamp. That is like mind blowing to me. Like I couldn't, you know, I couldn't date him no more after that conversation. But
I know people like that. In Israel, I know a few people who have their own business, and they said, "No, no, I'm like by the end of like uh, October, November, that oh, I'm not going to see any more clients because I don't want to pay taxes. Like they want to stay like a small business, like very small business that doesn't pay the
yeah, the
tax.
size, yeah, of a
You
big
know what
business.
I mean? Oh, why not increasing and paying the
And
government
it
the
don't
tax?
even matter how much you make, you know, how much you
Like,
get paid.
I don't mind pay. You know what? I wish one of the wishes for myself,
Yeah.
pay $1 million in taxes.
Because then you know you're making 100 million. Like,
That's it.
I feel you. You know, like I just went into the bank today to try to choose a local bank that's good for my business, right? And the lady said, "Oh, this is the plan we have for small businesses because you don't pay for this and you don't pay for that and stuff." And I looked at, I said, "Well, what do you consider a small business?" And like, how is this helping me? Because I don't plan on being a small business for that long. It's only small because I'm starting over. But like I said, you know, sometimes you get exactly what you pay for. And I don't want to look up and I'm getting all the shitty benefits because I didn't pay an extra $10 a month to have the great benefits of having a huge business. So I had to change her whole way she was talking to me. I'm like, listen, lady, stop looking at me like a small business. That's not you know? But yeah,
Yeah,
it gets to me.
it's true. It's
Mm.
true.